Howdy everybody, today we're going to look at one of the most important fundamental movements for recomposing your guard when your partner is trying to pass. A lot of guard retention is not having a guard that's impossible for your partner to break grips or impossible for your partner to get around your legs, but it is being skilled at recomposing your guard as your partner begins to pass, okay? And so we're going to look at one of the most fundamental ways to recompose. We're going to begin this movement with my partner around my legs, but not past my guard exactly. For Josh to really be past my guard, you'd have to not just have gotten around my legs, but you'd have to have gotten, chest to chest. He's close to me, and now at this point, I'm not really recomposing guard. Now I'm escaping side control. So what's going to happen is Josh is throwing my legs past. As soon as he throws my legs, I got to get some posts on him so that I can hold him up away from me just for a moment. Okay, what I'm going to do is, as I hold his weight out, look, my bottom leg slides in front of his hip, and my top leg is going to reach out and bite behind his head. So I'm like holding him down. Importantly, my bottom leg, the foot is like grabbing Josh's hip. So I'm like holding actively. Okay, so Josh is going to come down. What I'm going to do is here, I'm going to reach out and I grab Josh's tricep on each side. Okay, and you'll notice my body's fairly sideways. I don't want to do this, because now I'm actually I'm making my legs less powerful. So my legs are strongest when they're lined up with me. Okay, so what I'm going to do from here is I'm going to push Josh away with my legs, take my top leg over to the opposite shoulder, okay, and then I stop here. I'm going to do a little shrimp away from Josh and recover my left knee in front of his bicep, okay, and then kind of on this side doing sort of a shin on biceps guard, and then this leg is gonna egg beater in front of Josh's head and replace the guard. Do be careful, don't kick your partner in the face there, okay? But I'm coming from behind his head, so like a little shrimp away, and then I do a big weave to get back in front, okay? Sometimes that weave, if Josh is low, I might not feel like I can do that, but if I can get my foot on his head, I can push him away and recover to guard. And once I'm here, I have a shin on biceps, open guard. I can, of course, go back to close guard if I want to, okay? So at this point, I've recovered all the way, okay? Now, the order of operations in which we work here is important. So Josh is passed, I post, I reach out and grab him. Okay, grab his arms so that he's kind of attached to me. It's important that my top leg is the first leg I recover towards the guard. If I go to recover my bottom leg, some people try to get the bottom leg out first because then they feel like they can go to triangle, but as soon as I take my bottom leg out, Josh passes my guard. Okay, because this foot was what kept Josh from running, it doesn't keep him from moving this way, but it keeps me attached to him when he runs that way. So if Josh goes to run to his left, my foot just keeps me kind of scooting around him. Okay, so what I need to do here is I push Josh away, and it's the top leg that goes back over his shoulder. Okay, and I have to be careful here, I'm still not in a safe position. So I'm gonna try and shrimp away here and get my knee or shin in front of my partner's bicep. And now life has gotten a little bit better, okay, and I'll kind of shrimp away again if I can, and then either go foot to the neck or go circle over and return to the guard. Okay, so it's very important though that I do the correct leg first, and the correct leg in this case is the top leg. Okay, now Josh and I are going to switch positions, and we are in fact going to build this into kind of a continuous movement drill. So I've passed Josh's guard, he blocks, he recomposes. Okay, well if I'm the passer, I don't want to just give up here. Like I got close to passing Josh's guard, he still hasn't closed his guard. I need to try and continue the attack and get around his legs. So what I'm going to do is, my hand that's close to my partner's head, I grab his thigh, my elbow closes to my body, and on this other side, my hand, I'm going to peel his foot off me. So it's almost like I'm reaching, like if I had a gun on my hip, I'm almost reaching for it, and I use my hand to peel his toes off. Okay, then I get up on my toes, I run around, and I pass the guard. Okay? So I throw Josh's legs by, he blocks, recomposes the guard, catches leg, catches toes, run to the other side, and now I'm in side control. A couple important things. As I run to the side, first I'm pushing his toes down, so this leg can't catch me as I run past. And then second, I'm using my head a lot like I would on a takedown. So I'm like Josh, so Josh can't follow me. So as I'm turning, if Josh is going this way, I'm using my head to steer his leg out of the way. Okay? And that's gonna get me past his guard onto the other side. okay? Josh and I are gonna switch again. Now we're gonna look at how we continue the motion and make it one continuous drill. So we look to the recovery. Josh passes my guard, catch him, right? Bring me the weight. I catch him. Okay, he holds my leg, holds my toes, runs to the other side. Now look, I do the same thing as he's getting over. I need to block him so that he can't immediately put his weight on me. My left leg comes out wide. Okay, and I do a forward shrimp. As I forward shrimp, my left leg drops, or excuse me, my right leg drops, so that my shin goes in front of my partner's chest, and I throw my leg over his head, and now look where we are again. We're right back to the guard retention drill that we did a moment ago. So Josh grabs my leg, grabs my toes, pins me, post, shrimp, go, okay? Okay, so a couple important points. The first is, at all times, I can't let Josh actually settle his weight on me. Okay, if he does settle his weight on me, it's gonna be too late. Oh, so if I try to do my guard replacement here, he's too heavy and he's too low, and I won't be able to make it work. So I need to catch him a little bit earlier. So he goes here, look, he's turning, block him here. Okay, put your weight on me. Okay, he's just a little held out, just so I can get that leg down. And now look, my leg holds this weight. Crush me. I can get my leg over his head because my shin is kind of framing against my partner. Okay, and then he goes to the other side, same thing, block, shrimp away, drop my leg, okay, and bite. Okay, and then this becomes a continuous movement drill that works Josh's passing skills and my guard recompositions.